I just wanted to ask one question. So
Sure.
the other week, I had a guy. It was like a logistical time one. Had like quite a long job. Wanted to find out if he could balance it in the evening whilst he was transitioning. So he said, "Need to think about it. I want to just see if I can just figure out if I can balance it in the time that I've got." What's that smoke screen for? If that makes
So,
sense.
so it's time logistical. Like, I don't know if I'm going to have the time to do this, right? That's the
Yeah.
easiest objection in the world. It's the easiest
So
to overcome.
you just go through it with him and say, "Look, like what time you have in the morning, what time you have in the evening."
No. You do the $1 million cash back. You do the circumstances always get in the way. There's like multiple ones, right? Do you want to role play that real quick?
Yeah, let's
Okay.
go for it.
You be that. You be that guy. Give me the objection.
Yeah, look, I love the idea, I love the program. Really excited to potentially get on board. I just need like a day to think about it, just to see if, well, yeah, I just need a day to think about it.
Sure, man. No worries. I actually have another meeting coming up as well. How do you mean by that? Just so I get a better understanding.
Of course, I work quite a long job. I just need to figure out if it's possible to, balance the two whilst I'm transitioning.
So basically, what you're saying, and correct me if I'm wrong, just trying to understand here, is that you are not sure you're going to have the time to dedicate to becoming an appointment setter. Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. No, that's fine. That's fine, man. Like, like things like these are gonna always gonna happen. Circumstances are always gonna happen, gonna come your way. You know what I mean? Like right now, you're in a situation where there's like circumstances, there's like turbulence. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's gonna continue to happen. You are you married? Yes or no?
No.
You're gonna get married. You're gonna build a family. You're gonna be a dad. You're gonna move because you have a family right now. Things are always gonna happen through the journey, right? And the key thing that differentiate the losers from the winners is how you do when you get turbulence. Because the losers, what they do is they stop. So they move forward, they build momentum. Imagine this is a graph. So they build momentum. Circumstances, they stop. They lose all the momentum. They move forward. Circumstances, stop. Because like there's no such a way as 3 years of no circumstances. It's always gonna happen. So if you all constantly get paralyzed by circumstances, they are never able to build anything consistent. Now, what happens with the winners? The winners do this. Like ideal scenario, they move forward. Circumstances, they just move, but slower, but they keep moving. Right? They don't stop and lose the momentum. They just try to maintain the momentum. Then just go, then just go, then just go. That makes sense? Otherwise, what happens is that you become a victim of your circumstances. So in this situation, what do you think would put you in the best position so that you can make sure you're going to get to your destination? Making some progress or allowing circumstances to stop you?
Yeah, I get what you mean. I just need to figure out and see if it's something that I can balance.
Yeah,
Just need
that's fine.
like a day.
Yeah. Yeah, no worries. Like you can take a day, a week. That's fine. That's not an issue. If imagine you say you were in the UK, correct?
Yeah.
I'm here in Canary Islands. Okay, so it sounds like 5 hours, or I don't know, something like that. So imagine that I would have a $1 million bag, a bag with $1 million cash in it. Imagine that, just for a moment. I have here a bag with $1 million in cash, and I'm gonna give it to you. It's a present from me to you. But there's a condition. In order for you to have this $1 million in cash, you need to fly to Canary Islands here. Okay, stay with me for a month. I will show you the island. We'll hang out. We'll hang around, and then after 30 days, I will give you your $1 million in cash, and you can go to the UK again. Would you do it?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's 1 million.
Because it's $1 million, right? So at the end of the day, it's not a matter of time. You would find the time. You would make the time because it's $1 million. So it's not a matter of time. It's a matter of priorities. How much is worth your dreams? How much is worth your vision? $1 million? 2 million? How much is worth it for you? Be the example you want to be for your kids. Put a number.
That's a good question.
It's priceless. You would do anything to get there, isn't it? So my question is, are you willing to make the time for it?
Sign me up. Sign me up. You know what? I use so it's the first time I saw that reframe, the successful versus inconsistent person, and I just used it wrong. I said it a bit arrogantly. I think just saying it in a better way would have worked so much better. That $1 million one is class, absolutely cold. So
It's the easiest objection to overcome. It's like Elon Musk has 24 hours as well. Jeff Bezos has 24 hours. They make time to the things that are important to them.
Yeah.
It's not a matter of you have the time. It's a matter of will you make the time?
Oh yeah, 100%. Appreciate that.
You got it. Okay. Should we practice temperature check with uncertainty in the temperature check, or is there anything else that you guys will love to drill?
Personally, for me, I think it's more the, when we've done the open wallet test and the whole, I'd rather do it. I'm just going to go to just give me a couple of days and come back to you. I don't want to make a deposit right now. I'd rather that we have another follow-up call, things like that. But I know that I can make a deposit. They just don't want it today.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's only how you frame the deposit. I don't even use the word deposit. I hate the word deposit.
So I feel like I need a little bit more.
Yeah. So who can play the prospect for me, and I will just role play.
I can do it.
All right. So basically, Brian, the scenario is we've done the open wallet. There's no capabilities to jump into NAS 4.0, not even minor. So you're gonna grab a $200 deposit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So this is what I would do. Okay, Frank. So $200 is what's available right now. 30 days for later, you say another $200. 30 days later will be like about 100. Is that about right?
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. Pause here. Just pause. Let's say we do the other avenues, because in this situation, I would do the other avenue. Okay. So besides that, what other avenues do you have in which you could come up with the funds? Blah, 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 blah. We explore the avenues. Exhausted. Like there's no credit. There's nothing. Okay. Let me see if I can help you here, Frank. Right now, based on where we're at, based on where you're at, there's no like a clear path to directly jump into NAS 4.0, which would be the ideal thing. But hey, we're not going to allow circumstances to stop us. So first thing is, and this is very important, if there was a way in which we could make progress towards NAS 4.0, would that help you? Would that put you in a more favorable position?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, everything you said sounds great. It's just, that I don't really have the full amount. I mean, 50, 100 is crazy right now for me.
Yeah, it's fine. That's totally fine. I've been in that situation when I was working in the kitchen, dude. This is like 50, 800 was kind of like 6 months of work for me. You know what I mean? So I got you, man. I've been there, but now I'm here. I passed across the setter, the triager, the closers, and the reason why you're here is because it's also possible for you, right? So what I was gonna say, hold on, Frank. I wanted to share something with you. Oh yeah. Now, based on what you told me, man, and based on the drivers that you have, I genuinely believe you can do this. Like you don't need to be like super high Q. I've seen people in your situation, a worse situation than you. They've made it. So because of that, I don't think that the best thing you can do now is to do nothing. Maybe we cannot find a way to jump into NAS 4.0. All right? Maybe it's not possible. Or maybe it's too big of a jump for you right now. But at the same time, I don't believe that the best thing you can do now is to do nothing. Right? Because otherwise we're just feeling a pattern of inaction. We're feeling a pattern of staying in the comfort zone, allowing circumstances to get in the way. Right? So in these moments, one of the biggest things that I found is to focus on progress. That's my opinion. Right now, you have to make the decision of what pattern do you want to feed. Do you want to feed a pattern of staying the same, staying stuck, not doing anything about your situation because of the finances, or a pattern of focusing on progress and doing one step every day?
So what you mean is, I might be paying, let's say, a monthly amount, like 200 a month. Because I would like to make progress.
So we have a process for people that want to to focus on progress, I can just walk you through that process. But first, we gotta answer that question. We gotta draw the line in the sand and say, hey, we're going to, all right, finances are tough, but what are we gonna do about it? Are we gonna focus on progress so that one day we can join NAS 4.0 and build momentum along the way, or we're gonna just stay stuck? That's the first question. So what comes up to you?
Yeah, no, I believe, making progress would make more sense for me right now.
Why is that?
Because like you said, right, I can continue to feed a pattern of me not moving forward, not moving the needle.
Yeah.
So yeah, I wouldn't rather do that.
Yeah, and I agree. I agree with you because that's what separates the winners from the losers. The losers, when circumstances happen, they just get paralyzed. The winners don't allow circumstances to get in the way. The winners don't become a victim of their circumstances. They just push through. Maybe they cannot do 100%, but they do 10% because 10% is better than zero, right? So we have a process for that I can walk you through, but I just want to make sure we're in alignment with that way of thinking. So you're ready to focus on progress. Is that right?
Yes,
you're ready to start changing right now and start putting one step closer to being that father that you want to be for your daughter.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Stop role play. That's the close that comes before the deposit or the down payment. You need to close them on progress. You close them on progress. You go, okay, so this is what we're gonna do. You put down an amount, okay, and I give you some access, some access to some material, and we start walking the walk. I will hold you accountable, brother.
So, quick question there. So, as I understand it's like a conditional, proposal as well, right? There's a process for that, but I need you to, pretty much say, yes, I'm committed, right? I'm not going to word it like that, but, I think that's a goal.
You say the exact same way I said that. If they just try to get, tell me about it. What is this all about? Yeah, we have a process for that. But first of all, we gotta be in alignment. Are we gonna focus on progress, or we're just gonna focus on fitting a pattern of staying stuck and allowing circumstances to stop us? What is it gonna be? Well, I don't know. Like, you tell me. Like, we can give up right now. We could just give up. Like, it's your goals. We're not talking about my. No, I don't want to give up. I want to progress. Do you want to focus on a pattern of progress? Yes, but why? Why builds evidence makes them justify the yes? Why? And then you just say, oh, because this, and then you go, I agree. Yeah, I agree. Because, and you just keep building on top of that. Because otherwise you just become a victim of your circumstances, right? You see how I did a double tight on this? Okay, so I can walk you through the process, but then let me just confirm we are 100% aligned with focusing on a pattern of progress as opposed to us becoming victim of our circumstances. Is that what I'm hearing? Yes. Okay. So this is how it looked like. You put down an amount. You don't say how much. You tell them. You put down an amount. You do a down payment. Okay. You don't say the number. You say you put a down payment. Or you put something down. You can say that. You put something down today. I give you access to some training. I give you some homework, and we start walking the walk. We start making progress towards your goals. Sound good? All right, let's do it. They don't know how much it is. I haven't shared that with them. Okay, that's my last card that I'm saving. Let's do it. Okay, so I'm gonna send you an invoice. You pay the invoice. I give you the training and I give you some homework. Ready? Oh no! I don't want to do it, dude. I might think about it. Oh, I'm gonna use my last card. That's a concern to me, Tom. Can I tell you why? Why? Because I haven't even told you how much. What was the amount you have to put down? It could have been $1. And now you're automatically backpedaling to your comfort zone, to staying stuck. What's going on, Tom? It could have been $1. But instead of asking how much it is, you immediately wanted to just retract. What's going on? That's why you don't say how much it is. Because if they just go, boom, you just call them out. Dude, I haven't even told you how much it is. It could have been $1. But instead of you trying to find a solution, you were looking for an exit. And if this is happening now, what's going to prevent you from doing this exact same behavior in the future if we got you in? Now I don't know if you have what it takes, brother. If your first instinct is to look for an exit, are you made up for this? Is this really what you want? Like, do you want what you say you want? Your vision? Do you really want to be that father that you said for your family? Do you really want to travel the world? Is that your goals or is somebody else's goals? What's going on here? Because every single person that is successful in the program, whenever there is a circumstance, whenever there are circumstances in the way, they ask how. How can I get through this? Immediate reaction. But instead of you asking how, you're asking, let me go back to my patterns. Can you see this, Dom? Can you see what your patterns are doing to you and to your vision? Do you want to allow those patterns to keep preventing you from achieving your goals and building the family you want? It's your decision, not mine. No, why not? But what happens if you allow those patterns to just keeping you there in the comfort zone? So what do we gotta do? Should we break that pattern now, or we should let that pattern get stronger? Yeah, I don't know. I gotta think about it. And if you think about it, you think that pattern is gonna get weaker or stronger? 2 days from now, 3 days from now, 1 year from now, it's gonna get bigger. You're gonna be more trapped. Is that what you want? Because if you tell me that's what I want, then we're good, man. We can just part ways here.
So if they say how much, then you would go. Yeah. So
yes.
when you say how much, and then like.
Yeah. How much can you put that puts you in an uncomfortable situation? How much can you put that is a stretch for you? $20. Come on, dude. $20 is what I take for Starbucks. Like, do you really want to do this? Yes, I do. So how much will be an amount that will be an uncomfortable amount? There's the whole point of this is to put you in an uncomfortable situation. There's no magic in comfort. Do you think we're gonna put you inside of NAS 4.0 and everything's gonna be flowers and roses? Like, do you genuinely believe that? We're gonna put you into the uncomfortable. We're gonna put you into the spotlight, and we're gonna be there to help you. And this starts now. This is how. If in my first interaction with you, I make everything, I sell you, it's gonna be easy. You don't have to do. It's gonna be flowers and roses. Do you really want that type of leader on your corner? So, what's an amount that is uncomfortable for you? 100. Why not 120? Okay, I can do 120. Dude, this is for you. This is your vision. This is you drawing the line. I don't care. Do you think I make any money out of $120, dude? Yeah, you're right. I could put 200. I could put 200 right now. Yeah, of course. Like I still want you to have food on the table. No, I can put 200, dude. I can put 200. That's right. You're right. All right, let's do 200 then. What's your billing address? Guys.
Every 200. If that's like you've done open wallet and it's every 200 every month.
No, it's just a down payment. You give them the NAS kickoff training, and then you just check in with them every 30 days. Give them advice. Keep serving them training. Because if it's not NAS minor, then we're not enrolling them into anything. If it's not NAS minor, is put 200 down. We're gonna book a call next week. Okay, I'm gonna give you some training. We're gonna do some homework, and then the next call, you're trying to come up with a financial strategy for them to eventually join. It can be saving, it can be applying for credit. If it's saving, well, at least they're doing something, you know.
Okay, so that 200 stays there, and then we create a game plan in next week and say, okay, save up, come back to me in 3 months, and then we can come back to this again, kind of thing.
Yeah. So like, if the guy's that broke, you know, it's like, then, you know, it's just kind of like, if you see that the guy's that broke, and there's like, he would have to save 1 year to join the program, honestly, I wouldn't take a deposit there, because it's like, what that deposit is gonna do? It's just $200 there. Like, it's just like, you know, it's just like. But if it's like, no, like the guy can come up with 2K in 2 months, fuck, then just put a deposit. You know what I mean? Put a down payment, because in 2 months I'm gonna close you. Do you know what I mean? Like, if it's dead broke and it's like, yeah, I could put $100, you know, every month. Like, don't. It's just like, you know, what's that down payment gonna do? You know what I mean? It's more sort of like a 30, 60, 90-day window, even 4-month window. Then I would just make them put down something. But if it's more than 4 months, dude, it's just fine. Financially unqualified. It's just that's the outcome.